Peace. Oh man, it's just starting the recording, huh? Oh boy, that's huh?
Oh, you was going the whole time?
Yep. But it's good now that it's saying that the recording started and you up here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you hit, but it's
I
probably
came in.
because I did.
I just came in on the internet. I mean,
Oh,
online.
okay.
Yeah,
All
my
right. Well, that's no, it's all right because obviously when I came in, it didn't have this. I needed to probably have the code to start it. So that's pretty. That's right on time though. So since you're here, I can go ahead and start from the beginning.
all right.
And I should have been listening to the actual prompts. So again, to start over and reiterate, since Brother Utu is here, this is AU Gansu, January the 30th, 2019. This is via 4-hour NGO 37801 through Indigenous Media, the portion, the 7-day agenda. The first aspect of the 7-day agenda is dealing with health. All right. And the reason why we deal with health because health means life. Without your health, you don't have anything else. So, underneath health, for this first episode, we're going to be emphasizing the live alkaline water, the live alkaline water company. All right, now this live alkaline water company, um, first person I want to go ahead and acknowledge is Dr. Shayla Creer, co-founder of Live Alkaline Water, for her efforts in bringing this to people. This water is the first water from Nubians to be put inside of Walmart. The brother who has the water name is Robert McCrae, whose family has owned the spring for more than 100 years. This spring is a natural underground spring and it runs over river rocks, bed line 800 feet below the ground. Now, the assignment that goes out to our people, and I do have to give this disclaimer. This is for AU Gansu students, the progeny of the Shi. In the event that anyone outside of our university performs any of the assignment, we are not liable for anything that they do with it unless they are recorded, documented, and acknowledged from our venue, which is AU Gansu. The assignment is to reach out to live alkaline water. The reason to reach out to live alkaline water is because it will show initiative of your level of support of our business and under the category of health. You can't be part of any nation or any part of any movement if your health is not right. The website to research for the assignment is live, hyphen ALKALINEWATER.com. Again, that is LIVE hyphen ALKALINEWATER.com. So the assignment is to go to Google, whatever means that you have to research the all of the aspects in conjunction with this live alkaline water that has a great pH balance and to help boost your immune system. Did you have anything to add in on the assignment underneath health, Brother Utu?
No, I don't have anything to add in terms of the assignment. Uh, but I would like to add that we do know people personally, some of the people personally that are involved with the whole water project, and we have gotten testimonies from people who drank from the spring before it was bottled at such an industrious rate. So the brothers and sisters out there on the land have been bottling the water for a while, and we do have testimonies from people who have partaken of it fresh from the spring. And everybody says it's crisp, clean, delicious, it's cool. So I just want to add that on to emphasize the quality and the purity of the water. That's about it.
Okay. Appreciate it. All right. So the next category that we're going to move into is dealing with our children. Okay. Children is the next category because that is how you have a generation. That's how you have a bloodline. It's from the emphasis of your children. That out of all of the things that you do, if you are not doing a lot of different things, your emphasis in taking care of your children becomes priority and number one. It's everything is involved around the children. That's our second category. What I want to emphasize with the children is there was 4 African girls that have created a generator that produces 6 hours of electricity using only a single liter of urine as fuel. Again, to get into this is to emphasize the fact that they was young, they're children, and they of Nubian descent that actually made something that works and that can benefit people internationally, worldwide. So the assignment for this episode is to find out how you can assist in the development of the generator of these 4 African girls. That will take some research on your part, take some research to show that you have initiative, and that also you can give some education to other children and inspire them on the fact of the matter that they can be scientists and produce things, that they're not just limited to being consumers, that they can be producers in this world. So today I wanted to emphasize these 4 girls again that made this generator. Did you have any input on the assignment for the children?
No, I don't really have any input. I just want to say kudos for the children. Well, actually, it may be a good idea also to see if there's a way that the generator that they have created can be reproduced for those who want to go into doing that for themselves here. That might be a good idea, because we know how it is with patents, and especially dealing with inventions and inventors from other parts of the world. A lot of times we see a lot of people inventing things, but they never get to make it overseas, and they never their product or their inventions never really make it over here to the Americas. We hear about them a lot, but I haven't really seen a lot of inventions that people, especially children, have created that actually has made it to North America or any of the Americas, as far as I know, but particularly North America. So it may be well for anyone to look into how they did it, because it may be something that we may have to produce for ourselves here on this landscape. That's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, because it is important, because The first thing it says is a generator.
Yeah.
you know, Self-sufficient, not having to, if you had to live off the grid, or to be able. This is on a level of Nikola Tesla. Of something that over here in North America there was people that was trying to produce free flowing electricity. Okay, so let's re-emphasize this one more time. They use urine, your own body fluid, to get 6 hours worth of energy, electricity. I mean, if for somebody to be able to take a biological product and to create electricity to it is mind blowing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? By itself, just to think about it is
It's a
mind blowing.
testament. It's a testament that we are energy.
Facts,
It's a testament that we are the currency of the planet. So
facts. There you go. Yeah,
yeah, with a
yeah, that's
beautiful
right.
demonstration too. I have a question. So you said they can run a generator for 6 hours. How much urine does it take to run the generator for 6 hours?
A leader.
A liter. Okay. All right. So that I would say we roughly do that in the morning.
Facts. So you're
So
saying that in 20, so you're saying, so we look at it, 6 hours, that's what, 4 liters?
yeah.
4 liters of urine, that's a whole day of
Mhm.
electricity.
Yeah.
That's a whole, now let's convert it on over to monetary. That's money that you don't have to shell out to an electric company. Hmm.
Right. Right.
Eliminate the electric bill. So this is something that, like I said, it's something for us to really. This is the assignment for us to get out and research this. For people that's going to be listening to this now and in the future, don't let this bypass you. See, I'm doing this because the media or society puts out things that they want to guide you to versus things that you're supposed to be doing within your own, community and nation. So you won't get the initiative to try to do something like this on your own or from anybody else. So that's another importance, and it's inspiration to our children.
Yes.
So that's the assignment for children. The third assignment is dealing with our women. And again, why the importance of women? Women breed the children. You know what I'm saying? So they have to come right after the children and the importance. Um, the category or the area that I want to bring up underneath for women, and I have a million categories for them through my group AU Sisters, but I want to bring knowledge to what was called a curl fest. This curl fest celebrates the beauty of natural hair. This was done by a organization of women called Curly Girl Collective. Again, Curly Girl Collective. This event is held annually, and this is dealing with the celebration of natural hair in the state of New York. All right. Um, we also have in Virginia something called Happy Natural Festival that's done in the summertime. But I want to bring acknowledgement to this one for our first episode of 2019, giving honors. And this is also dealing with the standard of beauty, which has become very mainstream amongst our women in the last 5 years, getting away from perms and so forth. things that deal with their self-esteem. This is also the third year that the group Curly Girl Collective have had this festival in New York. So the assignment is to get involved with the Curly Fest, go out, research, find out where they are, maybe email them, see if they have a website, reach out to them, see how you can bring this Curly Festival to the state and the area where you live at, in order for this to be a furthering um, encouragement for our women. Now, did you have anything to add in underneath this particular point?
No, I don't have anything to add to that. I'll definitely see what I can do to participate in the next venue, if nothing else, but help to promote it and ensure people get the information, throughout the year. When is it again?
I don't know. I don't have the date on the celebration. I just know that it's done in New York.
Okay.
So that's something that we gotta ourselves do some further research on and find out when the event occurs. And we'll be putting this in the description box or the comment box underneath our Indigenous Media YouTube channel, in reference to the assignments for this. So moving forward is number 4. Either is under the category of our story or what we call my story or mystery. The information I want to bring forth is something that just for me, well, let me say it like this. Part of our movement has been dealing with identification from the beginning of our movement, self-identification. Why is this important? You know what I'm saying? We're just a couple of generations coming out of being denationalized, having our culture stripped from us, and being able to reinstitute it. Also with the development and the passing of international law, the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. The reason why I consider this portion important. So I want to bring and acknowledge this brother named Ambassador Prince Michael for bringing this information forward. All right. What he had researched was what the true name of our nation was. Why is this important? Because we've had so many years of people who being subjugated to being labeled by other non-indigenous or other ethnicities. This is important. This information, which he brought forth, comes out of the Temple of Edfu. All right? This is another thing that's important because the information was founded in a temple that was developed by us. Okay, so we wanted to have evidence of what we called ourselves. Now, just to go into the information, what the brother had brought forth was our nation was called Shaba. All right? Shaba being spelled Shaba, also spelled Chaba. This means nation. It also means great nation. It also means God nation. Just a little bit of information. The word Shaba has some etymology reference to Shabati, Shabaati. Also, Sheptu, Shebtiu. Another reason why I made emphasis on this coming, at this particular time, is because the Nuwapian nation at this particular time has um, took an interest into the advancement or the acknowledgement of the Sabian, which correlates to this Shaba, to this nation, showing the Shaba.
Right.
So, as far as language is going, our current, as of January 30th, 2019, has been emphasized. So I found it, a good correlation going on here. So this is to be researched. So the assignment for this is for the students of AU Gansu, progeny of the Shi, to get out, do some research. You also have the assistance of our language teacher, Utu, here for further assistance in etymology breakdown and the importance of that. So the assignment again is to research this information. If you want again to go look under the brother Ambassador Prince Michael, you're more than welcome to go on Google and search it, or if there's any other means of searching through libraries and so forth on Shabati, Shebtu, Sabian, and Shaba. Last thing that I want to mention, and some detailed information that he brought forth was that in the temple of Edfu, it denoted that there was 12 tribes. Underneath this 12 tribes was 72 clans. This 72 clans spread out to 7,200 districts. These 7,200 districts covered on the planet 72,000 towns. This is what's recorded. So this is our records. This is what's recorded. So again, for the diligent student, take your time, research this information, and if there's some further conversation to be noted, please make your notation in the comments box in our Indigenous Media section of YouTube, and we can further go in on this information on a private line. All right, the fifth category is law. The law that we emphasize and take great deal of knowing that applies with us is Tahuti's law of correspondence. Now, what happened was, what I came across was my good brother, Dr. Aline Ali Bey. He did a seminar on Tahuti's law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. So, you know what? Oh, my bad. Utu, I didn't ask you, did you have any input in on the Our Story Mystery section before I go into the... Sorry.
Aziwawa. Well, I was just going to give a couple of starting places and references that people may recognize from their own walks or experience here in education or learning here. The first and most obvious is the Queen of Sheba, who was also called Makeda. So you can start there, whether it be through the biblical stories or more of the secular stories dealing with Queen Sheba. and her connection to the 12 tribes that the brother just mentioned. Um, as far as the word Shaba, um, um, I'm sure that it expands out to many different many different meanings. But that's how our languages are in indigenous cosmology. You know, our languages, our words tend to have more than one meaning because they're spiritual languages. That's what we call temple languages. You know, so even the colloquial language that extends to the broader communities from these temple languages are seen as divine speech. You know, so give some thought to that as you go into researching the subject. That's an easy point of reference is the Queen Sheba, and so I'll leave it at that.
which actually lived, which is a a descendant, is one of our descendants. That's not a mythological person. That's not a mythological person. Makita is a real sister, part of our bloodline.
Yes, one of the most powerful sisters in the world, especially in that world. You know, her domain was widespread. But I'll let you find out more about her as you get into your studies, speaking to the listeners and students. So that's all.
And again, we do invite people to leave comments in the comment section once the video goes up on YouTube. We will further go into detail on things, but we're going through these assignments for our students. All right, so going forward to Brother Alim Bey, want to give honors to my good brother. Always took care of me, always showed me support, expanded the movement to the level that it's in right now. Was one of the first teachers that I ran into back in 2000 that was on the land in Tamaray. He was one of the original teachers I met when I was taking my MAGA rides. You know what I'm saying? This is 2019. This is 19 years ago. So, and he's been teaching before then. So I want to give honors and I want to, let people know I support him 100%. As being one of my brothers, firsthand interaction with him. So if you can, go look up on YouTube Dr. Alim L. Bey, Tahuti's Law Correspondence, above, as above, so below, as within, so without. One of the other reasons I emphasize this because of the law. All right. Now I'm going to mention the laws. All right. The laws that we use is the 9 principles. The law of mentalism, number 1. The law of vibration, number 2. The law of gender, number 3. The law of cause and effect, number 4. The law of correspondence, number 5. The law of polarity, number 6. The law of rhythm, number 7. The law of growth, number 8. And the law of breathing, number 9. I yield the floor. Utu, if you want to expound on any of these laws, you're more than welcome to do so.
I'm going to hold comments in terms of expounding on any particular law. I will just say that those 9 laws also directly correspond with the 9-part human being as brought forth to us by Sacred Master Dr. Malachi Z. York, known to us as Atum Re, Amanubira Akata, and Isa. He brought forth this information in a scroll called The Breath. I mean, I know that the breath was I'm sorry, it wasn't the breath. It was actually called uh, the non-part human. Or actually, I forget the name. I forget the name right now.
Non
The
non principles. It's called non
non-principal.
principles.
Yes, there it is. That's it. So yeah, those laws directly correspond with with the non-part being that we are as melanites and ebenoid people of the planet Earth. So you can check that
This
out
is the
too.
yeah yeah. This is the that's the main. These are the main laws. Like um, in our interaction with each other. Again, the assignment is also definitely the research Elaine Bay, but part of the assignment is to learn these laws. How do these laws apply to you? You know what I'm saying? And also, it's not only apply to you. These laws is in effect regardless of whether you're cognizant or you're not cognizant. So, as far as any students is concerned, it is imperative that you exercise and you know that these laws are in place regardless of whether or not you're aware of them or not. They're in place. This is important for you to have your children and your family is to understand. And we interact with each other on a daily, but normally don't realize what part of the laws is being applied when we're interacting with each other. So it's very important.
In
The
fact,
numbers. Go ahead.
oh,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Yeah, in fact, when you hear and say law abiding, you should acknowledge that um, it doesn't mean what people tend to think it means. People tend to think that law abiding means that you're living by the law, when in actuality, law abiding means you're abiding as the law.
Facts
So
as the law. Let's emphasize that one not by the law, but as the law.
that's right. So in this way, you can begin to reflect on your own journey and the things that may have seemed to just happen many times, or and you can take cognizance of these things every day in everyday life once you once you bring your mind to a space where you're always acknowledging the laws that you're operating um, with.
That's right.
sometimes sometimes under, you know. It just depends on your level of elevation, dealing with the levels of law and and where you are on as far as how the pendulum is swinging. You know, if you're in a place mentally, going back to the first one, mentalism, all is mental, right? If you're in a space mentally where you have control over what's taking place on a lower dimension in terms of what's going on in the physical world, or what's going on in your social environment. Um, the higher mind is always going to be the one that has control or has the ability to grasp that pendulum and take and have control and not be affected by the law that resides below that. I don't want to get too deep into it because that discussion is eternal. So I just want
Facts.
to yeah, peace.
Okay. Well, you know what? I was gonna go to number 6, which is movies and music. I'm gonna skip over that and do number 7, and then I'm gonna go back to number 6 and end it with number 6. All right.
All
So
right.
underneath number 6, or number 7 is public relations. Um, this is dealing with general. This is again for the students of AU Gansu, progeny of the Shi, oxygen, OMEC, She, Yamasi, Gansu, Oxygen, Oxygan, not with the E. All right, so I'm gonna go over something that I came across, which was I think I'm just gonna go into it. This I ran across public relations. It's a bulletproof jacket out that's made of 100% Kevlar. Um, I watched a video on this, the demonstration on this, and I'm bringing this up because of the day and time that we live in. I just felt like, in our first episode, this is important because this is something that you can get for your children, your family, for yourself, dealing in this rough terrain world that we have in. You can actually get you a wardrobe of this material. These are clothing, bulletproof clothing, jacket. So I'm going to give the information. You can go to the site INDIEGOGO.com. That's INDIEGOGO.com. You can also look up bulletproofeveryone.com. Bulletproofeveryone.com. And again, they did a demonstration where they showed, um, I just feel like it's important because you never know where you're going to be. There's a lot of people that get harmed and damaged and killed out here, but there is technology as far as clothing where it's designed to help people. So, people could take a look at that. Also, in the area of public relations, I did a video with a brother named Nevi, um, and his testimony was from behind bars to business. The good thing about it was this brother, as far as dealing with business, owns his own plumbing company. He's in the Virginia, Norfolk, in the area, willing to hire people. Beautiful soul. I spent some good time with him learning about it. Did a couple of videos. We'll link also into that. Just to let people know, as far as the assignment is concerned, please research the bulletproofeveryone.com, the Indiegogo.com. Also, take a look at the video, Nevi from Behind Bars to Business. Definitely, I'll be putting that little inserts, what I can, on the site, and the link to the video that was done to go into detail on somebody that went to jail or went to prison, changed their life, turned their life around, started a family, and started a business that employs and helps people in the community. Is a true success story, someone that I personally met and dealt with. So, everybody don't have that opportunity, but I had some time to spend with the brother, and I wanted to acknowledge him on the public relations part of that. So again, you can research it, study it, listen to his testimony. If it's something that you want to get involved with, I do have his number, so that students and other people, if they want to get involved with plumbing, this opportunity is there. He makes enough money to take care of a family. Even though it's a grimy, get dirty type of job, this is a career type of job. So I wanted to, give acknowledgments to him on that. Did you have anything that you wanted to communicate or share, Utu, in reference to the bulletproof vest, or from Nevi
Well,
Behind Bars to Business?
in reference to the bulletproof clothing, as you stated, Yeah, a lot of people may think that's kind of an extreme thought, but I mean, social media more so than the news will let you know that that can't be taken as a joke in the times and the terrain that we live in. It can't be taken as a way of extreme thinking, because nobody thinks that it's gonna that anything is gonna happen to them. You know, everybody is walking around. Well, I can't say that. A lot of people know they can get touched. You know, and you know, it's a great way to to be um, prepared. You know, because most people that that get harmed in that fashion are really caught off guard. They're not prepared. You know,
Right. And also these it's things that happen to innocent people. You know
yeah,
what I'm
and
saying? So
it's crazy things like over in 2018, the things that were going on in Chicago, like the brothers that were being shot at, and they ran up in a store, but or they were locked between the front door and the door to get all the way in, or something like that. And the store owner wouldn't let them in. They came in, they ran in, they were trying to get in, and because they were being shot at or chased and followed with guns. So sad. It was just really sad. It showed the whole thing. It showed on video them trying to get in the store, asking for help, and then somebody just walked up and gunned them all down. So one
wow.
of the guys, um, one of them survived because he hid up under someone who had been shot.
That's
One of the
terrible, man.
one of the brothers didn't even know any of the other. I think it was four of them in the elevator. I mean, in the doorway. So it was like like one older brother that wasn't even with the other ones. So it wasn't any indication of any type of altercation. You understand? So what I'm saying in short, just to sum it up and wrap it up, is it's been hunting season, and especially for us ebony people here in the Americas. Well, all over the world, we see it all over the world, but we definitely have to be concerned because we're more, you know, it's at home. It's at home. It's not just abroad. It's at home, and all all cities, all major cities across the United States right now are literally hunting grounds and killing fields. You know, that's all I
Hmm.
have to say. Seriously.
No doubt. No, that's serious. So it's better to be safe than sorry. That
Indeed.
technology I want to bring and knowledge to it, just so that people will know that it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I'm gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody out here playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you never know what's gonna happen. So you just got to be prepared in case somebody crazy around you pop out. You know what I'm saying? You prepared. You at least got a chance. you know, in this situation.
Honestly, the job that I work at, there was a threat made last week that disgruntled worker had made because he got fired or he beat it. First of all, I'm gonna just keep it keep it funky. He got mad and ended up cursing out the manager or supervisor, beat him up, and threatened to come back and kill everybody at the company
Wow.
just last week. So since last week now we've had in, in the parking lot.
That's crazy. See, you never know. You never know when something's gonna pop off. You have to protect yourself. You got to
Right.
protect yourself. You know, have to protect
You know,
yourself. Crazy.
Now, yeah, honestly, I have my opinion about that. Um, whereas, I look at the profile of the individual, and I understand the mentality of our people. And there's a lot of us are really um, easy to pop in these days and times. Really
Yeah,
stressed
yeah,
out, and it can be for a variety of different things. So I don't even want to go in on what I think it was, but I know that in hindsight, that person that said that, um, they're probably really sorry they said it because they got hit with a terroristic threat charge. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, a terroristic that's not to be taken as a joke. That's going to change your life. It's going to change your
yeah.
life.
Oh, yeah, forever. That is, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna let you work for them.
Yeah, so that all goes back to that law stuff. So
Yep,
yeah, I yield the floor on that.
no doubt. So now I'm gonna go back to music and movies, you know, and definitely get into okay, so just ending it on this, I want to bring some knowledge to a great movie. One of the best movies I've ever seen because I dealt with it personally. This movie is called 99 Houses. I don't know if anybody has seen this or not, but I need each and every person that can go watch 99 Houses. Just to give you a brief synopsis on 99 Houses, this was about a young man that was getting evicted out of his house. Um, he's seen people getting evicted from their houses. This is when the market was crashing and so forth. So he's seen people getting evicted out of their houses. And man, it got ugly. What happened? So he's seen people and then he got evicted, you know. And what ended up happening was the um, the landlord ended up hiring him. So he started working for the landlord, and then he learned the business of dealing with property. Whew. So I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so that everybody has an opportunity to get into it. Um, Again, if anybody gets a chance to watch 99 Houses, or when you watch 99 Houses, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Whenever somebody wants to, you know, whenever somebody wants to take a interest in what they learned from this movie, was for me just the best in the world. I mean, I learned so much. And things I thought I knew, but they actually, they went into some very intricate details. And us being the Wabians, when we say overstanding, a lot of our people don't understand, what was going on, doing, what's been going on in reference to, these housing and how it affects you. But once you gain the knowledge on this, it can never be taken away from you. So I just want to really emphasize people learning this part of housing, because we always emphasize food, clothing, and shelter. So go look The assignment is to go watch this movie, 99 Houses. Again, you know. Have you seen it though, Utu? You seen 99 Houses?
Oh no, I
Oh, okay. All right. So the end everything on music because we are music. Um, I'm gonna close everything out. The last assignment is in reference to my group called The Roots. I'm just put my phone on speaker for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And get everybody they little vibes. You know what I'm saying? This song from The Roots, I think, is very good and should be applied to our way of thought, how we living right now, who we are as a people. Just some good energy. So the name of this song for music is called Star. So let's see here. Let's see if I can. My volume ain't going up on the video. So I don't know if you can hear it, Utu, or not.
yeah, it's not really clear though. It's way back.
Yeah, that's funny. I got the one YouTube. They don't have a loud volume to it. So what I'm gonna try to do is try to pull it up on my SoundCloud. Because I want us to be able to get into this before we leave. Do you have any particular music that you think the people should be interested in? Yeah, your phone breaking up. I can't hear you, Utu. No, I can't hear you.
I don't know what.
Well, I want people to check out the song Star from The Roots. I'm going to go into another selection since, you know what I'm saying, that selection don't want to give me any juice right now. You know what I'm saying? I have some other rhythms for the people. See here.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's because of the music coming through your phone. That's why you couldn't hear me.
Oh. I guess I just paused it too. So.
Yeah, so yeah,
of you, necessity of things just can't be. But don't feel away.
Okay, so you saying that if I play the music, it's gonna break up the line.
basically.
Wow. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna
That
play.
will
I'm gonna play something that you're gonna like. We both gonna like, and I know that the people's is gonna like. You know what I'm saying? As we end this first segment, 7 Day Agenda, We Are Music. This one right here is a classic. So when you hear it, you gonna know. This is Midnight, called Before David. So let us vibe to this real quick.
Before David Bathsheba, before Solomon Makeda, before Moses Zipporah, Vashti Jacob Mighty Obia, anything them Prime Minister, within the aptitude Aja, Omri IT Obia, in a angel Michaela, Namuta Umotsa Jagana, they cannot reach the emperor, confound them Muta Baruka, the holy mountain of Luna, give away everything, Kewa, as better Israel Falasha, as every stroke of amnesia, now the youth are trust, family can't buy them no care, so them are enough, rather, yeah. Before David Bathsheba, before Solomon Makeda, before Moses Zipporah, Vashti did come before Esther, Jacob from Ethiopia, anything can try to be Saha, within the aptitude that from Ethiopia, in the Archangel Michael, no matter how much clap them dragon have. Yeah. Here, and again, so the earth and figure out Mamala, to disobedient in a ya, I kill out the earth because of body used by Lucifer, spark up some man on the Jalawa, give smoke about Babylon to da, Nabba Jack from your heart in a, round out you project to your brother. Even again. As I was from afar, I see the vision of the Apaja, a flaming sword of fire, the garden equator, the whole world is generation, yeah. As the sight of the emperor, still I say I give I no power over, mental illusion in a red jar. Them try to crush your and step over. They want to ask in a mighty. They don't bring that over. It's the right thing for me by share. Because if I share, I want to share. Here and again. Before David Bathsheba, before Solomon Makeda, before Moses Zipporah, Vashti come before Esther, come from Ethiopia, anything that I did within the aptitude, Omri Ethiopia, Yadina Archangel Michael, Namatu Basta Jagana, confirm the Mutabaruka. Baby, Sebastian, I don't go over you. Without Vatican interview, to keep the precept worthy clear. Without scatter out here and there, without straight out here and there. But I know I keep your live, for the truth I keep on you. Yeah. The people come and stop with the steam tire in the mirror. And the beat is so low key. So aggressive out of here. What is if I learn from the Dina? She's in a sense of Dina. And them still a fight over. Before David Bathsheba, before Solomon Makeda, before Moses Zipporah, Vashti come before Esther, come from Ethiopia. Anything that's right in this God, within the aptitude, Omri Ethiopia, yes, my God, no matter what plan them Jaga, can't touch the empire, We the empire, I found them
All right. You still there, Utu? You still there, brother?
Sure, I muted it.
Oh, okay. All right. So that concludes our first edition, 2019. We back, 7-day agenda. We forward. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? We're coming forward, back at the works again. The people, we'll be reaching out to some people. People won't get involved. People need to get involved. Need to put our energy back forward on the scene. Waited long enough to make sure everything, all the clowns and the frauds had died out. All the charlatans have been burnt out the scene, so we can come back with a clear surface, you know what I'm saying, where there's no confusion, and we're going to keep moving forward, and we'll be back at you all soon. Are you able to stop the recording on your end, Utu?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and stop it.